Hello, and welcome to an Empath journey. Today, we are going to be reading from the Witches of Legend Oracle deck. I absolutely adore this deck. It is so fun and powerful, and I just very much enjoy it. And I got it from a special friend, and so that makes it even better. So we're going to see who we pull out here. And she popped out. So that is our card for today. It is Marie Laveau, which is like probably my favoriteest of anybody, real person. Love her because she's from New Orleans, I'm sure. I would think most people would know that. Anyway, I'm going to read out of the book, and then we'll talk about a little bit. The meaning for her is a compassionate person focused on healing. Marie Laveau is a testament to the lasting effects of overcoming adversity with grace and kindness. She reminds us to be proud of our roots through her celebration of her diverse background. Marie Laveau was able to bring people together. Now, the myth of her. Marie Laveau was not a mythical witch, but an actual person. She lived in New Orleans from 1801 to 1881. Okay, so she was 80, and was often referred to as the Voodoo Queen. Laveau was the daughter of a free black woman of mixed African and Native American descent and a French nobleman. Before she became famous, she worked as a hairdresser for the upper echelons of society, where she heard all about the private lives of those who would later come to her for talismans, potions, and divination. She also studied to be a nurse and would often spend time in the hospital with terminal patients, working as a healer. As Laveau's skills as a witch became well known, she led weekly voodoo rituals in her home, where she would pray and dance, sometimes with snakes. She was a lifelong devout Catholic, and her voodoo blended elements of Catholicism, rituals, saint worship, prayer, with African religious traditions she was taught by her mother, which emphasized the use of talismans or gree, I think it's called, dance and potions. Laveau had a strong sense of compassion for those who were sick or condemned. In addition to her time spent in hospitals, she would also sit with prisoners on death row, praying for them. Today, many who come to the Big Easy visit Laveau's grave to leave offerings for her, flowers, rum, jewelry, in the hopes that her spirit will grant their wishes and give them guidance. Yes, I, in fact, participated in that with one of my tours that I went on there when I was down there. And yes, there was little bottles of, like Jack Daniels and whatever. And there were lots of trinkets. There were voodoo dolls and little crosses and all sorts of things like that. Cash, little like change. And it said that if you do that, you are hoping to get a blessing from Marie Laveau to you, to, last a lifetime, as opposed to if you go there and just look or maybe make some snide comments, she's not going to be too happy with you for the future. So it's I think I've definitely talked before on how much I love New Orleans, and I believe it's one of my past lives, for sure. So anyway, her as a person and a figure, a cherished figure from New Orleans, just make me love her that much more. So anyway, and as for the meaning of this specific card that we pulled, it's truly all about compassion for other people, and especially she was definitely focused on end of life people, and that's something that is truly needed for people to actually care about that and take the time to comfort them, try your best to give them things that will distract them, that will make them enjoy what time they have left more. And I think that we can all, do that, even if it's just, people that you are associated with, some family members, some friends, or definitely volunteer. There's so many places that would absolutely love to have volunteers for this type of thing, I'm sure. I really need to look into that for myself. That would be a great thing to do. I am very happy that you decided to join me today, and I just want to mention a couple of things. I hope you like the video on the way out. I hope you can put a comment, even if it's just a purple heart. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I post new things. I post at least 4 times a week. So that's pretty often, I think. And for the cards and for absolutely most of anything that I use in the videos, which is like down to the table and the light and the tablecloth and all that stuff, it is in the description box, and it's got links to Amazon. If you hit that link and you go and purchase, it may give me a very small commission, but it doesn't affect your price. So again, thank you very much for joining me today. I very much appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.